Hey, I'm Minister John Carson, and welcome back to Behind the Man. Dr. Dana Carson grew up on the streets of Chicago with chaos all around. And when it came to his parents, well, they wouldn't let him participate in what was common on the streets of Chicago, the street gangs. Yeah, they were not letting him have any part of that. And it was through the providential hand of God that Dr. Carson would one day become a young coach and entrepreneur. Back in my father's childhood days, there were S&H green stamps. And if you were to collect a bunch of these and save them up, you could redeem them for goods. His mother, Geneva Carson, saved these stamps, and Dr. Carson would purchase baseball gloves for the kids in the neighborhood with them. His dad, John Carson, bought bases and catcher's equipment for the kids, and at the age of 14 years old, Dr. Dana Carson had created his own Little League baseball team and was traveling from neighborhood to neighborhood competing against other children. Dr. Carson's love for baseball came from his father, who participated in baseball and the Negro Baseball League, and both of his older brothers who played semi-pro baseball, John and Willie Carson. Dr. Carson had a high probability because of his genetic baseball ability to play in the major league. However, another aspect of Dr. Dana Carson's childhood is that he had to deal with racism and forced integration. As a high school freshman, Dr. Dana Carson was a part of forced integration on Gage Park High School at 55th and Rockwell. Gage Park was an area known for one of the least successful marches of the late great Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And due to forced integration, all of the Gage Park baseball games were in deep white neighborhoods, and because of the violence and hostility and the fear of loss of life, Dr. Carson had to eventually give up the sport of baseball because of racism. My dad would have to lie on the ground in between innings with his batting gloves and his helmet on, just to hide the color of his skin because of the violence that could transpire. Not only did Dr. Carson face challenges in his neighborhood with the threat of violence of crime, but he also faced challenges in his high school with the threat of violence and racism. This was a part of Dr. Carson's high school experience. And as you can see, God was truly shaping Dr. Carson's life for something extraordinary. You can learn more about Dr. Carson in his powerful series, How to Overcome, where he taught about lessons he learned while growing up. Well, that's all the time we have for today, but make sure you join us back here tomorrow as we go even deeper behind the man. Also, be sure to like, share, and repost this mini-series every single day. And I'll see you back here tomorrow.